Hello everyone. If you are new here, I am Miss Nisi, your friendly neighborhood spiritual healer. As usual, thank you to all my subscribers and to all of you who like and comment on my videos. Thank you so very much for your support. I am very grateful and very humble. As you know, in this video series is for the Venus placements in your birth chart. For those of you who are new and just now joining the fun, there is a free link in my bio on this channel or on this page for a free birth chart. Just click on that link, follow the instructions, and you will receive your free birth chart, and you can learn your Venus placement along with your other birth chart placements. As I said, in this video series, I will be focusing on the Venus placements. Cross watchers are welcome, but the reading will be read from the Venus placement's point of view. Your Venus sign is what I like to call your love sign. So these are, in fact, love readings. Again, for those of you who are new, the Venus placement in a birth chart reveals how a person expresses love, beauty, pleasure, and their values. It illuminates their romantic preferences and how they relate to others and their personal taste. Understanding your Venus sign can help you understand your own desires and values and how you attract and relate to others in a romantic context. Okay, once again, for those of you who are just now joining us, who are new here, there's a free link in my bio for a free birth chart. Just click on that link and follow the instructions and you'll receive your free birth chart, and you can learn your Venus sign and your other birth chart placements. Today's video is for Venus in Taurus. If your Venus sign is Taurus, then something in this video could resonate for you. Venus in Taurus signifies a love of beauty, comfort, and sensual experiences. Individuals with this placement are known for their grounded and reliable, loyal approach to relationships, often seeking stability and pleasure. In their romantic lives, Venus in Taurus takes a deliberate approach to love and relationships. They prefer a slow, steady burn, focusing on building a strong foundation rather than rushing into things. However, they may struggle with stubbornness and inflexibility. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and begin the reading now. Love messages for Venus and Taurus signs. Love messages for Venus and Taurus signs. Love messages for Venus and Taurus signs. Okay, here we are. Come to me. Manifestation is a process of selection rather than literal magnetism. That means co-creating your reality with the universe, picking your timeline and what happens therein. With every choice you make, simply wanting certain types of relationships isn't enough to call them in. We're self-determined and autonomous beings. We can do better than wanting alone. The action. From a place of cosmic power and agency, decide, then work on a deep subconscious level to truly accept your decision by understanding your worth and deservedness. A priority. There's nothing wrong with a little come to me language when manifesting lovers, but remember, you're really coming to them. So step wisely and create affirmations that affirm your agency. And that is the energy of this reading. Come to me. And also some food for thought or food for meditation. Love messages for Venus Taurus signs. Love messages for Venus Taurus signs. Love messages for Venus Taurus signs. Here we have the Three of Wands in the upright position, also in a past position. Again, manifesting, especially those of you who are single Taurus Venus signs. You're manifesting new love here. And that manifestation is in progress. A lot of you, yeah. Here we have the King of Swords in the upright. You guys, you want to be truthful, but you're also very candid. You like to do things by the book, so to speak. But there is love coming up. You're, like I said, for you singles out here, you're manifesting love. And that is in a past placement. So you were actively manifesting love. Okay, for the couples I have out here, some of you may be getting a little detached because, like I said, you like to do things by the book. You're very regimented in your relationship. And with that Taurus energy, you can be very stubborn and very rigid. With your partner, you want to do everything by the book. You don't want to stray. You can be very stubborn in that sense. And that's for those of you who are in couples. Here we have the Five of Wands out here. And that can cause tempers to flare, couples. That can cause a bit of arguing and chaos. Okay? The stubbornness. You guys have, that can be a challenge for you. The inflexibility to always wanting to do things the right way. And you guys can be a stickler for the truth. To a fault, even. Here we have the Hierophant. Again, Taurus Venus signs. You guys are a stickler for the rules. You want to have tradition. You want to do things by the book, the traditional way. And a lot of you Taurus Venus energies out here, you're being very stubborn and you're not willing to give in on that. It's a type of stubbornness. Your partner feels that it's a type of programming. They are more compromising than you are. And if you're singles, the energy I'm feeling for you singles out here is almost the same energy, except for you single. You're looking for a conventional, traditional type of relationship. Here we have the Seven of Wands here. Haters gonna hate. Those of you who are in relationships, you have a few haters right now. And also, those of you singles who are looking for a traditional type of relationship and who are being very stubborn, who won't compromise on that, that is very important to them. Your people are hating on you. They're saying that you're being too picky, that you need to lower your standards. And a lot of you, being the Taurus and Venus signs, are not going to lower your standards. You're being very stubborn, very rigid in that way, because these traditions and conventional relationships, these values mean a lot to you, are very important to you. And just because someone's hating on your values is not going to make you change your mind. And then we have the Knight of Wands riding in here. Okay, and this is particularly for you singles out here, the energy that I'm feeling. This is someone who's coming in. You have someone coming in who is a shameless flirt. This person is rebellious and adventurous, and they do not hold the values of your traditional type of relationship. They are very energetic, um, very confident. This person is a charmer, and they're coming your way very much so in the near future. And they're going to bring some excitement into your life if you choose to let this person into your life. They're going to bring some excitement into your life. But they are not, I'm going, fair warning to you singles out here. This person is not going to conform to your traditional values. This person lives by their own rules when it comes to love. So you cannot change this person. And if this, and fair warning, whatever side of this reading that you're on, take it how it resonates. If you are this Knight of Wands and you are dealing with a Taurus and Venus, and you think you're going to come in and change them, you are not. This person is not going to change. They have their values and their belief system firmly in place. Messages for Taurus and Venus. Love messages for Taurus and Venus signs. Love messages for Taurus and Venus signs. I can't stop thinking about you. Okay, this is those that are in couples. So many things remind me of you. The energy I'm getting is from the couples right now. I feel you leaving me behind. Okay, for some of you couples, regarding the Taurus and Venus couples, for some of you couples out here, whichever one of you is the Taurus Venus sign, you can feel the other person leaving you behind because you're being so stubborn. And because you can't help but to be so stubborn, you're holding on to those old-fashioned traditions and values that you have, ideals, those traditional values and ideals that you have for a relationship. You're not being flexible. You're not willing to compromise on those things. And the person that you're with is more adventurous, more rebellious when it comes to relationships. And you can feel this person, or you feel like this person is leaving you behind. I can't let you get close to me. Okay, now this is for the singles. The energy just shifted here. This Knight of Wands that's coming in the near future, a lot of you are not going to accept their type, their approach to a relationship with you. It's too out there, too wild, too out of the norm for you guys. I'm starting to understand our connection. Okay, this is for the Taurus Venus signs that are in a relationship. Like I said, some of you were beginning to feel left behind. Okay, this is for an, I don't want to say an older generation, but a more mature generation of Taurus Venus signs. For those of you who are mature, when I say mature, I'm thinking 35 and up. For those of you in that age range, that Taurus Venus is in that age range, 35 and up in a relationship, you're starting to understand your connection with your partner, and you're mature enough to be more flexible and not as stubborn and more willing to compromise in the relationship. Okay? Messages for Venus Taurus signs. Messages for Venus Taurus signs. Love messages for Venus Taurus signs. Soulmate. Okay. Those of you who are single, you were manifesting love, and you guys, some of you guys, the energy I'm picking up here, have manifested your soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. You have been actively manifesting your soulmate. And for some of you who are in couples, there's a separation. A time apart from your partner is on the horizon. That is especially for those who feel that their partner is leaving them behind because they haven't yet matured enough to compromise. This is more the younger couples. When I say younger couples, I mean 21 to 30. And I don't see this separation being long. This is not a final separation. This is just something temporary, like a reset. You guys are going to go into your respective corners and cool off and take time to calm down and figure things out a little more. And you realize that you love each other and you want to keep trying. Pay attention to the red flags. These signs are cautioning you, and that is in reverse. So again, that harks back to the separation, especially to my younger couples from what I say, 21 to 30. Pay attention to the red signs. This is what you guys have, the red flags. You guys have been thinking about it because the person that you're with, your partner, is more spontaneous, more adventurous, willing to try different things, and you are more of a traditionalist when it comes to relationship and more by the book type of person. And so all this other stuff that your partner is willing to try is coming up as red flags to you. Children. Your love is being affected by children. Okay, a lot of you, as I said, have a lot of traditional values, a lot of by the book feelings you want to, and so in these relationships, some of these energies have children involved, and you have a different style of raising children. Some of you are having arguments about how to raise, the styles of how you want your children raised. You two have different points of views when it comes to something like that. Codependency. Here we have addictions are affecting your romantic life. Also, this hearts to the younger couples. I'm picking up on the couples energy, but there's two sets of energy, couples energy that I'm picking up on. I'm picking up on a mature couples, and I'm picking up on young couples. So this right here is for the young couples who are going to come into a small, short-term separation because you're having disagreements on, especially those of you young couples who have children, on how to raise children or how to raise your children. Some of you young Taurus Venus couples, the way you're thinking about it, and I hope that you don't turn to this. Some of you are thinking about doing substance abuse as a way of coping with your problem. Some of you may even turn to sexual intimacy as a way of coping, using sex as a way of coping with your problems. And that can turn into an addiction. And that is in the near future. Those type of things will be on your mind. You have not acted on them, but there's some of you who are going to struggle with that type of decision. is going to definitely be on your mind. For you singles who are manifesting love, manifesting a soulmate, when can these single Taurus Venus signs, when will their soulmate show up? When will they manifest their soulmate? When will the soulmate show up? Because you guys have manifested your soulmate. So we'll see when they'll show up. And this is for the single Taurus Venus signs. Some of you within 3 weeks. Excuse me. That is confirmation. Some of you before the next full moon. Like I said, you've already manifested. You were actively manifesting your soulmate here, and it's in a past placement. So you've already manifested this person. This person, for some of you, will be coming in about 3 weeks. Some of you before the next full moon. And some of you before the year ends. Like I said, you've already manifested this person. Okay. Messages for Venus Taurus signs. Here we have the letter L. Might be significant to someone. The letter Z might be significant. We have the letter T. The letter W. And the letter Y. Okay, these could be your initials or someone that you're going to meet, perhaps your soulmate's initials for those of you single. For those of you in couples, this might be your partner's initials, whatever initials they introduce themselves as, a name, government name, or nickname. Also, we have some numbers out here that might be significant for some people. Could be like dates, or for those of you who like to play the lottery and things of that nature, we have the number 1, the number 10, we have the number 1 again, we have the number 4, and also again we have another number 4. Okay? Messages for Taurus Venus placements. Love messages for Taurus Venus placements. Okay. Okay, so she wants to know. Romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. And that is harking to the Taurus Venus singles out here. Like I said, a lot of you have manifested your soulmate, and it's going to be coming in soon. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. And that is especially for those couples. Some of you, excuse me, some of you here, this separation, this brief separation is in a past tense placement. It's already happened. Some of you have already separated and reconciled, gotten back together. Like just a brief separation, just a little time apart. Well, you must let go of any resentment. That's some of you Venus Taurus signs, especially the young couples. Here we have transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So after this separation, this brief separation took place. Now you guys, those of you who have gotten back together and reconciled, your relationship with one another is going to deepen. It's going to entirely transform. And those are for you young couples. Okay, I'm going to use my handy dandy STD deck, and as per YouTube guidelines, this is for Entertainment purposes only. What STDs do Venus Taurus signs need to be wary of right now? Okay. We have out here in the reverse Trichomon Isis. I know I butchered that pronunciation. Do forgive me. Okay, and that came out in the reverse. So, got my guide here. Trichomoniasis, an infectious disease caused by a parasite, Trichomoniasis vaginals, can be cured with antibiotics. Symptoms: about 70% of people don't have symptoms. Excuse me. Men, the symptoms in men can be itching inside the penis, burning after peeing or ejaculating, discharge from the penis. Symptoms in women can be a bad smelling vaginal discharge, burning during urination, and pain with sex, itching in the genital area. Okay. As I always say, excuse me, as I always say, if you're going to play safe, use protection, get tested often, and know your status. We are all adults here. So, with that being said, Taurus being the sign, I'm going to end the reading right here. Thank you for joining me.